stage. Please do not take any pictures of them, or look them directly in the eye, or breathe too loudly. They are extremely sensitive and emotional creative people. We do not want to disturb their creative process. Rule breakers will be publicly shamed. Please welcome the creative minds of Becky and Joe.
Just a quick note, we're gonna need those pennies back at the end, and don't touch them too much for legal reasons, okay? Crazy ride.
It's gonna be crazy. So. We did a talk in Rotterdam, and it was quite cool. We've been posting about it online. We're super, excited to be talking publicly. We don't often do it, but here we are, and we've received some awesome responses from our Rotterdam talk.
I actually saw that.
The support. We make work like this: short films, music videos, and animations. Lots of handmade stuff, bright colours.
We also do commercials and bits and bobs for TV every now and again. But yeah, we're mainly going to be talking about this show. Don't hug me, I'm scared. If you haven't seen it, that's fine. We can only apologise because this will just be basically two people talking at you about puppets and sort of different rooms they've been in. So it's basically this kind of thing.
Series that we developed into a TV show, and today we want to talk to you about our journey from pathetic web series to powerful TV show.
That's right. But before we begin, we'd like to introduce you guys to the newest member of our team. He's a bit shy, but please give him a warm hand. Ladies and gentlemen, our new digital assistant, the Inspiration Child.
The Inspiration Child. Isn't life magical?
Okay, wow, look at him go, right? The Inspiration Child is a new prototype virtual infant from Becky and Joe Industries, designed to help with everyday creative solutions. Does not require love and care like a normal Earth child.
Correct. by the many stresses and worries that plague us adult creatives. Hence, he gives us all the power of a child's boundless imagination, without the boredom of having to raise an actual child.
Ooh, you sound clever. Hey, it's very dark in here. It's some sort of digital dungeon.
Well, you're at Playgrounds in Motion Festival in London, and it's a festival that celebrates creativity.
Wow, fantastic. Look around. I see so many creative, happy young people. And some people who work in advertising.
That's right. Here, have a snack.
Wow! What? Yummy! Thanks, Mother.
No, we are not your parents, silly. We are Becky and Joe, filmmakers and artists.
Oh, you must be very wealthy. But I don't understand. What is a films? Am I art? Am I you? Oh, I'm so confused. I just wish I knew more about you guys and your professional journey.
Awesome. Yeah, well, you're in luck, because that's why we're here. We want to talk to you guys about the highs and lows of our professional career. And while we talk, the inspiration child here will be listening and learning, absorbing everything. And when we're finished, we can send him to work in the industry.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. If it doesn't work, it will safely be destroyed in some fire.
Fire is hot.
So who are we? How do we know each other?
So, we met at Kingston University. Brown world. We actually have no real memory of meeting, but luckily there's some documentary footage from the time.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty cool. Personally, I'm really into arts and crafts right now. How about you?
No way. Well, I can see you're a pretty interesting creative type. Now listen, I don't know if you've heard, but I have my own computer. Yeah.
What's that? A computer? I've never even seen a computer. Wow.
Perhaps a collaboration is on the cards.
That's pretty cool. Catch you later.
Alright. Yeah. Nice one.
You two certainly were a couple of cool students. You must have had many good friends and many drinks of blue alcohol. But tell me, how did you two end up working together?
Good question. Yeah, so we both graduated, but in different courses. After studying, we got this studio together with about 10 other friends that we graduated with. It was basically just a windowless room. No, this isn't the permanent setup. This is just the first day we moved there. Basically just a windowless room. We all sort of worked together on various projects, sometimes collaborating. In some ways it was just a way of continuing the university experience and avoiding joining the real world.
Yeah, so it was just a big space, so we used it to make these short films together, using everyone's different skills. I studied fine art, and at the time was mainly making prop-based work. These are some handmade upscale Monster Munch bags that I made for some reason, I'm not sure. And some window display work I did for Selfridges.
Yeah, and I was studying animation and was making kind of this 2D graphic stuff, but I was very interested in trying to work outside of the computer, so it felt like a natural fit for us to start collaborating.
Yeah. Over a few years we made a string of small experimental animation projects, with the team in our studio. And Joe would handle the animation, and I would bring it to life with a team of makers.
Yeah, most of these projects didn't really have any money. They were just things we kind of like managed to.
Presentation. But I must ask, what inspired you guys to make your wacky puppet film name of called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Another great question, Inspiration Child. Similar to other projects, we just wanted to make puppets, really. Thought it would be fun. These were the only designs that we did. Just a few sketches. I'm not really sure who that guy is. But yeah, I just started to make these puppets with no real experience, and it was just an obsessive project that I was in my spare time because I hated my waitressing job. But yeah, Red Guy was originally going to be like a weird little squid alien puppet thing, and then Joe just put it on his head one day, and we were like, hey, that looks cool. So yeah, Red Guy then became someone in a costume.
Yeah, so we had this like bit of space in the studio that was kind of big enough just to make a little set. So we started building the set over a period of time. Becky just kind of adding to it. But we didn't really know what we were going to make with it, so it's kind of a strange way to work, really. Like, I suppose normally you would write a script and then, draw some characters and build a set, but instead we decided to build a set and some characters with no script, so it was kind of it was a pretty dumb way to work. So we wrote and recorded this song, just so we had this idea of what we were actually going to make, and we roped in our friend Baker here on the right, who seemed to be kind of a genius at doing these like stupid kid show voices and coming up with like amazing lines. And he later went on to be our writing partner, co-creator, after we convinced him to quit his teaching job.
Yeah, so we filmed it over a really chaotic weekend, hired a bunch of lights and a camera, ended up melting the roof because we didn't know what we were doing, and like the fire brigade came at 2 a.m. to find us wafting a tablecloth covered in blood. So yeah, it's fun times. Happy birthday, Mike, who's in the audience in the middle. That's Mike. Yeah, and that's Hugo, bottom right. He went on to become our proper producer on the show. He's actually in the audience, and yeah, if you see him, give him a big smile and a big kiss on his mouth. Show him some love. So yeah, we somehow managed to finish the film with no real plan. We just put it on YouTube, and the views started trickling up. And then yeah, we just got a call out of the blue from Sundance. Thought it was a prank call, but it wasn't, because here we are at Sundance.
It's kind of weird for us seeing it become this kind of popular thing online. People stopped sort of describing it as a short film and started saying it was a viral hit. So it was great for us, and it meant that we were no longer filmmakers and we'd finally become YouTubers.
Really shocked by the online success, but we weren't really sure what to do next. So we thought, I know, let's just make loads more and repeat it over and over until all originality drains away.
Yeah, so at this point we'd actually started working with a production company. You know about this set? They're like these amazing places. So Blinking, they sort of taught us how to make a film. Maybe this is going to I don't know. It should make no sense if film properly without melting the roof. And Blink sort of specialises in sort of mixed media, so it's a good fit for us.
Yeah.
And they connected us with some very talented heads of department, particularly Ed Tucker, our DOP, and Money. Yeah, they also realised needed budget to do things like properly, so we launched a Kickstarter. This seemed like a kind of luxurious amount of money to us at the time, but in reality it didn't actually stretch that far, as we saw a lot of it disappear quickly on like the cameras and lights and studio stuff.
Yeah, and fun fact about the Kickstarter, a 11-year-old boy committed £35,000 worth of credit card fraud to fund the project. We eventually sorted it out and emailed to apologise. Sorry for the trouble! So yeah, that was fine. If you're in the audience, come say hi. I'd love to see you. Catch up, what you've been up to. Yeah, how's prison? So yeah, the biggest issue was space really and running out of it. We'd filled up our studio with all of our silly toys and needed a new space, and so began the basement years. Dun, dun, dun. This is a basement/bin room that belonged to an ad agency. Insured it that kindly let us use it. It was, yeah, large windowless space, which we quickly filled up with our stuff.
Yeah, I guess we were kind of really lucky to have it in many ways, but it was very strange because every day or two somebody who'd come into our meeting with this ad agency kind of trying to make a new Colgate commercial would sort of stumble in and just sort of find us.
Playing with the toys! Just mucking about. Yeah, at one point the toilet upstairs actually leaked through the ceiling onto one of our sets, but luckily we had just filmed it, but yeah, it was quite rank at points. Yeah, it's amazing that we actually convinced people to come and work in the space. We had such
Sorry,
like
I was just wondering, so the different characters, you got, they sort of represent the different emotions. I was just wondering, is it sort of an allegory for lucid dreaming? Basically got this sort of, I guess the sort of lucid dreaming. Are you guys married?
Now you fucking listen to me, you jumped up little dick! Nobody wants to hear anything coming out of your disgusting mouth, okay? People are here because they want to listen to Becky and Joe. They made a viral video. They made a viral video. What have you ever done? What have you ever done with your pathetic life? Nothing! Who even are you? You make me sick. Look at yourself. Look how pathetic you are. I bet this is the first time you have even been at the house. Let me tell you how it's done. You don't speak when you're not important. Are you even listening to me? Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come down there and end your life. Hello, my name's Brossard. The inspiration child. Isn't that
That's not how you should treat your fans.
I'm so sorry.
You're worse than John Lasseter.
Here, have a t-shirt. That's better, right?
Oh, is this official merchandise?
Yes, it's official stuff.
Oh, the fabric's really good quality.
Does that feel good? Is that nice?
Yeah, it's not enough.
What stuff?
What else have you got? You got a really right box. There you go, on. Give us that. Oh, yeah. And these are made ethically?
Okay, fine. Just have the bastards. Yeah, make an action figure out of them or sell them on eBay or something. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. Eventually, the ad agency remembered we were there and kicked us out. So we had to find another space. We found a spare office. Filled it with our shit again.
Yeah, so and also while we were making this, we were releasing them every 3 months or so, and we were amazed to see this kind of weird cult sort of fan base growing for the show online, and it just generally becoming more of a thing. I should, I mean, this is those great guys with Stan Lee. I showed this to Becky, and she's like, oh yeah, guy who runs Playboy.
Not way more impressed. So yeah, the show has such an incredible fan base. And there's so much creative fan art out there. I think because the show's so handmade, it really inspires everyone to make their own puppets and costumes. And some of them are better than ours, and we will be suing them.
These are actual tattoos that people have, which makes me feel a bit guilty, really, as well. Are sort of supposed to be permanent things.
Oh my god.
Using our characters to act out their sick fantasy.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, we love it. We love it all.
That's right. And also, isn't it true that your puppet films are actually secret coded messages designed to warn viewers about the dangers of the media and how they brainwash children to fulfill their corporate agendas? Oh, I just hate the media. Just like you.
This is another sort of strange thing. There seems to be like an obsession to sort of dissect and analyse the show, uncover some sort of conspiracy. The media or Marxism. So this isn't really how we think about things, but it's great to have like an audience who like just want to dissect it that much. It means that we can put in all these weird little Easter eggs and know that they're going to find them. We put in a phone number here on this telephone box at the end of one of the episodes, and then we kind of had that connected to like a burner phone, and people would call that number, and then we would answer in character, and then they would upload that and just create this kind of weird feedback loop.
Yeah, later on, we also did a competition to see if anyone could find the felt car from the transport episode. We left it on a dump where we shot it, and somehow people found it just from the background. They looked on Google Maps and started breaking into the dump. How dare you change the slide? Yeah, basically broke into the dump, and it was very dangerous, and they had to destroy the car, and I had to tell everyone, please stop visiting the dump, it's dangerous. So yeah, we don't really talk about the meaning, because it sucks the fun out of it. We're just trying to capture the essence of 1960s and 1970s children's television, like this stuff. Friendly on the surface, but accidentally terrifying. Yeah, we just wanted to capture the essence of like digging up a VHS tape from your garden, and you can't really figure out where it's from. That's it. This is Candy and Andy, one of the favourites. It's by Jerry Anderson, who did The Thunderbirds. It was pitched as a TV show, but rejected for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's basically these two mannequin dolls that live with some pandas for parents and some real children, and they just get up to mischief. But yeah, it was a TV show that got rejected, and so these picture books exist out there, you can find them. And then we went on to rip them off with our characters, Lily and Rodney.
So yeah, when we made the show, we put together these little reels that capture some of that detached weirdness 1970s kid show stuff. With a door.
See, if I just turn this little...
Wait a minute, Snorky. You can't slow down time by slowing down a clock.
You can't?
Of course not. You can't slow down.
Still, people have to feel this something. Yes. Sometimes when
I just wondered if there's a medicine that can make people younger.
do we know about Tracy? Let's have a look. Read it with me. Tracy was loner. The word loner means alone, on your own, being by yourself a lot.
What's his name?
We sort of deliberately discuss any ideas about the meaning and just sort of write what we found funny and interesting. But we try to stick to these kind of basic rules. No references to pop culture, no names, no swearing, it's just rude, and as much detail as possible.
Yeah, there's something really funny about crazy amounts of details going into a very throwaway, stupid joke that's on screen for 2 seconds, and our producers hate it. So anyway, in 2016, we were given the opportunity to expand the show into a full half-hour pilot for TV with a company called Super Deluxe, who immediately went into liquidation. After it finished, yay!
No way! A real TV show like The Family Guy. So you must be famous. Did you ever meet a celebrity like Charlie Chaplin or Roger Moore? Guys, please don't say lies to me. My eyes can see through your lies.
No, sadly we didn't meet any celebrities because what we made wasn't really very good for a number of reasons.
Yeah, of course we were super excited. We scaled up the world, built a whole town called Clay Hill, added loads of new characters and tried to make it more satirical like South Park. Yeah, with a community of characters that would take on more topical subjects in each episode. But ultimately, the end result meant we felt like we had ironed out all of the weirdness. We'd lost all the, it'd become too conventional, we'd lost the claustrophobic vibe from the YouTube series.
Yeah, we also kind of neglected the script, which is actually quite important.
Yeah.
We were given a lot of advice about using the special circle. Don't know if you know the special circle. You apply the special circle stories, and these are useful, but I think we stuck very rigidly to them, and we were like, great, we've made a good show, but the end result just kind of, a bit formulaic and conventional. So yeah, we made this pilot, and basically, we don't really like it. Most people we showed it to didn't really like it. And now we get kind of quite a few requests for us to release it. But the truth is, we're not allowed to, we don't legally own it. But, seeing as we're
Maybe
here...
just quickly.
Yeah,
We marked up. So yeah, the failure of the pilot meant we were a bit lost. We wanted to make a better for TV, but thought it was maybe not meant to be, and maybe it was just better off as a short. We had a bit of an
luckily, we had a meeting with Channel 4 at the BFI, who helped us to not have an existential crisis. And they sort of helped us to see where we'd gone wrong and try to see where we could make a good version. And amazingly, they commissioned a full series.
Congratulations, guys! It must have felt pretty good finally making it in the big time, after spending so long playing with your ragdoll
basement.
How did it make you feel? Did it make you feel nice?
Yes, it did make us feel nice. It was a dream come true. But it was because making a TV show is really difficult. The scripts are kind of the most important thing, and we had to sort of force ourselves to come out of our comfort zone and stop obsessing over the visuals and just sort of work on the written word. So we brought in some extra help.
Yeah, so you can see here, here's our amazing team, Charlie Perkins, who's in the audience today, our amazing producer and spiritual guide, Charlie Perkins. And then Megan Gantz in the red, our script editor, Sam Campbell, failed comedian, and Baker Terry, co-creator. The process started off super fun, but by the end we had driven ourselves a bit insane, with endless post-it notes and scribbles, lots of ideas, endless Zoom calls, because it was during COVID, some of it, and final draft versions, that's just the jobs episode there, so yeah.
Yeah, someone said this to us about writing a TV show, and it's not completely wrong. It's pretty depressing to say, but, don't worry. It's Christmas soon, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Not long. Finally, after 3 months of writing, it was a huge relief to be back in the studio with the amazing art department and get away from our stinking old laptops. Back where we belong with the glue sticks and felt. Choo choo! Full steam ahead! Into production. And I said to Bill this morning, I don't know why.
I don't know if you guys got that joke. Full steam ahead. I think we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's good. Full steam ahead in production, and it was so fun to finally make the show the way we'd always wanted to.
Yeah, we had a kind of crazy amount to get through. So we're basically designing and storyboarding at the same time as building, and it was all kind of overlapping in a kind of chaotic way, but it sort of worked. It was a bit like the old days. Yeah.
Yeah, we were a bit less precious given how much we had to get through, so we had to do much simpler designs and let the build process organically inform the final look. This is War and the Worm that we rebuilt about 100 times. Some melty faces. This is a costume I made during lockdown. And then later I carried it on working on it when we did the TV show, and bullied Joe and Baker into writing a human character into the show just so someone could wear it.
Yeah, so we hired this massive warehouse over the summer and built around 20 different kind of smallish sets, trying to keep the world kind of claustrophobic and small. Here's some more, and this is our amazing puppet team who did amazing work kind of crammed into all these tight spaces and covered in guts and blood every 5 minutes. And we also tried to collaborate with lots of other animation directors for little guest segments in each episode to give the show more of a eclectic mixed media look and to try to relinquish a bit of control here and there. But these are some of the best bits, really. And here's a little behind the scenes reel from the shoot that proves that we are not right.
Thank you, and roll playback.
about 3 months. And yeah, this is our amazing team. We've really sort of grown to be one big family. Everyone in this picture is such an insanely crucial cog in the Don't Help Me, I'm Scared machine. We couldn't have done it without them. None of them really replied to our messages now. Like us, we actually arranged a reunion. One came, but we'll try again next year.
Yeah, so after many months of post-production notes and edits, we finally finished our TV show. Unfortunately, the schedule of the show... So that was annoying for us, and annoying for her. She would have loved it.
Yeah.
She will. R.I.P. you cheeky
Yeah,
queen.
so what have we actually learned from all of this? What have we learned? I hope this helps. So collaborate with people you like. That's one. Try and get a studio, even if it's a basement. And don't make stuff that is too big. Don't make stuff that is too small. Try to make medium-sized stuff. Oh, that helps, guys.
Here's the trailer for the show we finally put out. You can watch it in the UK now. Hopefully we'll be releasing it internationally soon.
Is that true?
What did you say to me?
Stay still.
Hello to you. STD.
It's good. Cremation.
Let me.
My hand.
That's it. I've had enough of this place.
Wow, what a twist.
Okay, fine.
Wow, guys, you have been on quite a journey. It's been a real lesson listening to you talk about your work here today. I suppose some people might say that you've just been doing the same thing over and over. And you use silly voices, gimmicky songs, and brightly coloured characters to hide the fact that deep down you don't really have anything to say. But not me. I would never say something like that. In fact, I would say something more like this. You're all so inspiring to me. You're all so inspiring to me. Your presentation and so much information was so inspiring to me.
Okay, that's enough.
And on the road, stay one together. You're the part of progress I know. Your talk has inspired me to generate some work of my own, based on your funky style. Check it out.
Oh my gosh.